Hello, welcome to the weather update. It is the 12th of August, and finally seeing that lower humidity coming in today. I'm sure you felt the difference. Much better, especially as you got toward the afternoon. Much lower humidity. It didn't really completely clear out because we had some of these cirrus clouds coming in as this front slowly eases offshore. You can also see some cumulus clouds, also some scattered cumulus clouds, and you can see, looking at the motion of the air, you can see how that air is just coming right out of Canada right there. Northwest flow right there, coming right down and giving us some very nice. I'll draw it out for you again, giving us some really nice air here. You can see, looking at the clouds, you can see the wind flow right there. All right, so very nice out. So looking at the skies again, I took a few pictures of the sky. Let's see. This is sort of like what it looked like in the afternoon. So we had a lot of cirrus and a little bit of blue sky mixed in between. And then the cirrus kind of disappeared as we got towards sunset. And there you go. There's some cumulus clouds there, stratocumulus clouds. A sign of cold air advection right there. So definitely a lot more comfortable outside today. Looking at the current temperatures out there, with 72. I should look and see what it is in the alley. It's actually 75 in the alley. Okay, it's not too bad. Amazingly. Okay, so 72 outside, and if the winds go light tonight, it looks like they're already starting to radiate in the Pine Barrens. 66 already at West Hampton. 72 with a dew point of 50, so I put the dew points there in blue. You can see, look at that, dew points in the upper 40s and low 50s across Long Island right now. Still a little higher in Jersey, though, hanging out around the 60-degree mark with the dew points there, but temperatures in the upper 60s. So you can tell how much cooler it is already. It's just a huge difference in the temperatures. Let's take a look and see what the day was like at Islip. So at Islip, you could see during the day we had a northerly wind, north to northeasterly wind, and once we got into the I think mid 80s in the afternoon. We got into the mid 80s, so slightly above normal. Again, look at the dew points. To look at how they dropped into the 50s and then 40s. Very dry. Look at that. Even some 39-degree dew points. So really nice. Very very low dew points. Very comfortable out there. Much better. Looks like it hit 85 at Islip. However, some sites did report a sea breeze, including JFK. So if we look at JFK Airport, there was a sea breeze that did develop now. I think it got pushed back. But yeah, right here. So if you look at JFK, you'll see JFK got into the mid 80s, and then it got into the upper 80s. They look like seeing an 88. So it looks like it got up to 88 there. But you'll see the winds kind of shifted, and there was a bit of a sea breeze right around 6 o'clock that dropped the temperatures down. Of course, it raised the humidity back up again. But that sea breeze has since shifted back to the north again. So it was a brief sea breeze on the South Shore this afternoon. I'm curious about New Jersey. So Berkeley Township, I wonder if they got a breeze off the ocean or not. So yeah, it looks like they actually reported a sea breeze in New Jersey as well. So again, mid 80s for highs. See those low dew points. Dew points there not quite as low in the 50s. They never really gotten again because it's further south. But then you can see what wound up happening. The temperature did drop with the sea breeze there. Winds going to the east, and now they're back to the west again. So yeah, it's the sea breeze in some coastal areas. Just because it was over the land, it was in the 80s, and the water is in the 70s. So that's enough to generate a sea breeze when there isn't a very strong gradient wind from the north to push it back. So let's take a look at what our highs were today. And it looks like we had temperatures generally in the mid 80s across the area. So yeah, we got mid 80s pretty much across the entire area, though I did see some upper 80s around New York City. So let's go to the models now, and we'll take a look, show you just briefly how weekend is going to set up here. So this high is going to move in, bring us nice day tomorrow, beautiful day tomorrow. And Sunday will still be nice, but we'll just have some increasing high clouds. So let's go take a closer look. We'll go to the HRRR first. And 0Z run, not completely in. Not even going to check the precip. We can. You'll see there'll be nothing on there. Let's go to the dew points. Dew point and wind, and you'll see here that drier air coming in north to northeast winds tomorrow. You can see there. And that's going to bring in those nice low dew points again, 40s for dew points. But then we do see that onshore flow develop as we get toward later in the afternoon. With the sea, I guess there's a bit of a sea breeze again that will develop. That will bring those dew points up, not to humid conditions, but it just will be dew points generally in the upper 50s to maybe around 60 by the evening, maybe. And then for Sunday, probably not as low with the dew points, and again, we'll have more of an onshore flow that day, but it'll still be comfortable. Looking at the temperatures here, temperatures for tomorrow will be probably around mid 80s, low to mid 80s, probably. Right, here's that sea breeze coming in, and then that's as much as I got for Sunday. So we don't have the full HRRR model in, but we'll go to the GFS instead. So here's the GFS. It's a little cooler, the GFS, but I'm still thinking we'll see 80 degrees. So probably low 80s is what I'm thinking of. But with the sun, it'll still be, enough to warm it up. The sun is still pretty strong. Then at night, even this morning, we'll have some of that radiational cooling depending on where you are. 60s for most of us, and 50s perhaps in the Pine Barrens areas. And then Sunday, just a little bit warmer, maybe low to mid 80s. And we'll go to the dew point and wind flow now. And you can see here's the dew point and wind flow. And you can see you start off with those northerly winds, and then they shift to this onshore direction by the evening with more of a sea breeze. And then for Sunday, we'll have more of that onshore flow. So the humidity won't be quite as low, but it's still going to be comfortable. So now let's go to the skies. So here's the skies, and you see there's that clear air. We'll be clear tomorrow. Hopefully not a cloud in the sky. And then as we get into Sunday, you'll see some more of that cirrus, though. There'll still be a decent amount of sunshine with increasing cirrus more toward the afternoon. This is, again, the GFS. We can look at the FE3, which is the higher resolution version of that model. But I have to go back to the 12Z if I want to show you this. So this is the 12Z. Now, it's interesting. This seems to want to keep a few clouds over Long Island in the morning. And this is the 12Z run, but then clears it out more toward the afternoon. Or at least tries to. Not sure if I'm buying that. Again, this is a 12Z run, so it's an old run. For Sunday, it moves the cirrus in pretty quickly. All right, this is the FV3 of the GFS, the high-resolution GFS. A higher-resolution GFS, which is kind of experimental, which is why I don't really want to give it too much time. So here's the RGEM, which is my model of choice for clouds. And you'll see we should be mostly sunny tomorrow. Maybe a few, it looks like it's trying to pop up a few clouds maybe toward the evening. But other than that, I think we should have mostly sunny skies. Should be a nice blue sky tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day. And then as we get towards Sunday, that's when we'll have to deal with more of that cirrus. But it probably won't be. The morning might start off clear, and then you'll have some more of that cirrus as you get toward the afternoon coming in. All right, that's the RGEM. So I think those are all the models I want to show you. Bottom line is it's going to be a great day tomorrow. So get out and enjoy that low humidity. It's going to be nice. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Have a good night.